It's late 1940, the domain of the Axis overwhelms the whole of Western Europe. Momentarily stopped by the English Channel, the German army joins forces for an imminent invasion of Britain. However, there is a man in the British command who is not resigned to play a merely defensive role. His name is Colonel Dudley Clark. His plan, to create a special unit with a fistful of exceptional men. Men skillful enough to deal with all kinds of equipment and weaponry. Men able to engage the enemy in the most dangerous missions. Men able to change the course of the war. These men were destined to make history.
Hey up viewers and viewers, my name is John Red Strategist and welcome to a new Let's Play here on the channel. This is Commandos Behind Enemy Lines. This is a game from 1998 and I remember playing this as a kid back in the day. However, I don't remember ever beating it legit. Because here's the thing about Commandos, if you don't know what the Commandos games are, so basically this is the first in a franchise of games that came out sort of in the late 90s and into the 2000s, the very early 2000s that is, and they were basically sort of top-down World War II real-time tactics games where you take control of a group of sort of British and Allied World War II commandos, and you have to take them on these big sort of missions behind enemy lines where you have to fulfill a series of objectives, and I think it's like you have to keep all of your commandos alive. But the thing about the Commandos games is they're challenging. They're not for the faint-hearted. They are quite tough. And so I remember as a kid, I was never able to beat this game legit. I think there were only like 2 missions in this game that I could ever beat legit as a kid because I just didn't have the sort of strategic thinking skills or the patience to be able to sort of get it right. But here I am now, many years later, coming back to this game and thinking, you know what, I've got this on Steam, I'm going to do a playthrough of Commandos Behind Enemy Lines, and I am going to do everything I can to try and beat this game legit. So I'm going to try it and see if I can actually win each mission, overcome the challenge, and actually be able to hold my head high and say, I have legitimately beaten this game. So I apologise in advance here if my gameplay is amateurish at times, because it's been a long time since I last played this game. Obviously I'll have to get used to all the hotkeys and things like that in order to be able to play it. Apologies if you're hearing knocking sounds in the background. It's my fucking chair that I'm sat in. The central column on it keeps descending annoyingly. I need to get a new chair and all that. Well, I'll just have to try and ignore that as best as I can, won't I? I also apologise if the frame rate of the gameplay in these videos, if it seems a bit stuttery. It's because basically this being a very old game, it's very pixelated, and I believe it only ran in like 15 to 20 frames a second anyway, so it may look sometimes like it's chugging, but that is just the way the game handles. I'm sure there's probably a frame rate fix that someone out there has made. I'm pretty sure there is, but the problem is I think it requires things like downloading third-party software and stuff like that, which just sounds like it would be a right pain in the arse. And honestly, you know, I'm not sure where I'd get that from. And the thing is, I've had, you know, virus trouble in the past whenever I've downloaded custom content for games before, and you know, you click a link that takes you to a very dodgy site. It has fucking malware and God knows what else on it. So yeah, I'm reluctant to kind of look for those sort of fixes. Well, you know, you'll see the game probably as it was meant to be played, as it was originally played back in the day. So, yeah, that's just a bit of an intro to this. I'm really kind of looking forward to this and seeing what it's like. Now, there are cinematics and briefing screens in this. I may have to sort of edit those in separately, because I was doing a bit of testing earlier on for this game, and what I did notice is that for some reason it sort of not puts them in a windowed mode, but for some reason the resolution of the cinematics is really small, so what I might have to do is try and sort of record them separately on YouTube if I can find them, and then just put them in there, kind of like I did with what was it called, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. I sort of did a similar thing with that, and that's a 2003 game, but that's the thing with these old games: compromises, trade-offs, things like that. Alright, it's enough gassing from me. Now, what I'm thinking we'll try and do in this first episode is maybe do the tutorials, introduce you to each member of our Commandos team, and then we'll do the single-player first mission. So I think the first mission of the game, incidentally, is probably one of the few ones, the only two, that I was ever able to beat legit, but we'll get to that in a second. Alright, game basics: Green Beret, Sniper, Diver, Sapper, Driver, and Spy. So we have our 6 sort of different members of the team. In Commandos 2 and subsequent games, you actually get more members. There's other characters who are added, things like that. But that might be for a future playthrough, who knows. Actually, before I get into it, sorry, I know this intro is taking a bit of a while, but I have asked on a couple of occasions in some of my videos. I don't know if I ever got a response to it, but Commandos 2, because that of course is, I think, the one Commandos game that everyone really remembers quite fondly, and I do remember trying to play that back in the day, but it is a game that I would love to maybe try again. However, I've noticed that there are 2 versions of it on Steam. There's the OG version, which obviously has the original graphics but will also be in lower resolutions, or there's the remastered version, which will probably have higher resolutions, updated graphics, but I've noticed the remastered version has mixed reviews on Steam. Some people say it's a bit buggy and it has a few problems. So anybody out there watching this, what are your thoughts? If I was to get Commandos 2 on Steam, which one should I buy? The OG or the remastered version? Let me know. Right, without further ado, we're going to take a look at these game basics, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there might be cinematics here that I may have to edit in, I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. Let's go, game basics.
Welcome to Aknakari Castle. In this session, you'll learn some of the actions that are common to each and every one of your men, as well as the main overall actions. To select one man, you can click on him, or else on his face at the edge of the screen. To select various men, right-click on the scenario, and then drag the pointer to trace a rectangle, or click on their face at the edge of the screen while you keep the control key pressed. As you can see, when you select one man, in his backpack you can see the various options that he has available at this time. This pointer in the shape of an arrow is the movement pointer. Click with it on any point of the scenario and the men selected will head for that point. Double-click and they will do it on the run. To make the selected men hit the ground, click on the appropriate icon at the edge of the screen. While they are face down, they will be able to crawl. To make them stand up again, click on the same icon once again. Very well. I believe this is the time to check your light weapons. All your men have a 9mm automatic pistol in their knapsack. Click on it to make it the active item. In general, click on an item in the knapsack to make it the active one. This will make the pointer change shape. The pointer indicates to us where we can and where we can't fire, either because the target is too far away or else because there are obstacles in the way. If you wish to restore the movement pointer, just right-click anywhere. To fire, simply click on the objective with a single man or with several at once. Notice that if we select various men, in the knapsack you can only see those options that are common to all of them. Excellent. Let's move on to the vehicles. Your men can handle many different types of vehicles on land, on water and in the air. To do this, select the men that you wish to have board the vehicle and place the pointer over the desired vehicle. If the men you have selected can board this vehicle, the pointer will change shape. Click on the vehicle and your men will climb into it. Now you can move with it in the usual manner, clicking on the destination with the movement pointer. If you can't climb aboard a vehicle, then maybe it's occupied by the enemy, or else you might be using the wrong man. If you wish to make a man get off a vehicle, click on the photograph in his knapsack. Your men can also hide inside specific buildings. If the movement pointer changes shape when it passes over the door, click on the door and your man will hide inside the building. To order him to get out, click on his photograph. Great! We can now go on to learn about the behavior of the enemy. Stationary or moving, alone or in patrols, they are constantly alert, using both their sight and their hearing. An enemy soldier is always on the lookout. To find out where he is looking, click on him while keeping the shift key pressed. You can also click on the appropriate icon at the edge of the screen and then on the enemy you wish to observe. This colored area that fans out from the enemy soldier is his field of view. As you can see, the field of view is blocked by walls, rocks and other solid items. You will notice that the field of view is divided into two areas, a short-range one and a long-range one. If one of your men is caught in the long-range field of view of an enemy soldier, your man will be located, unless he is laying on the ground. If he is caught in the short-range view, then he will be located even if he is on the ground. All the enemies on the map have their fields of view. I remind you that the enemy is always alert to any suspicious occurrence. He will react not only if he discovers one of your men, but also if he sees a vehicle driven by you or discovers the body of a fellow soldier. Furthermore, enemy soldiers can do more than just see you. They can also hear you and investigate any suspicious sound. The capability of the enemy to hear the actions of your men will depend both on the distance of the sound as well as its intensity. An enemy soldier can hear your pistol at a range of just several dozen meters, but he will be able to hear the explosion of a grenade at a much larger distance. Let's use the cameras. Using the keys F2 to F7, you can select various styles of multiple cameras. When you have more than one camera on screen, click within one of the windows to select the active camera. You can make a camera follow a soldier or a vehicle, friend or foe, clicking on the camera that appears at the edge of the screen and then on the desired soldier or vehicle. Last lesson. You can pick up items, either stealing them from the enemy or picking up allied supplies dropped by parachute. Select a single man, click on the hand next to the knapsack and then on the item that you wish to pick up. Remember that each item can only be picked up by the man who is able to use it. Okay, officer, that's all. I recommend that you see and practice the individual theory sessions of each of your men. That will be all. Thank you.
Okay, so that was the game basics, ladies and gentlemen. I was quite silent throughout that because, narrator was talking a lot there. So that just gives you an idea of the basics of the game. I remember that. It's very familiar. We'll go on to the Green Beret next. I don't know what resolution that cinematic will have come up in, but we'll see. Green Beret. Watch theory session and play training. Okay, so we can do two things. There's more cinematics, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, maybe this whole episode will just be me doing the training. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we may as well. Just, it's a good recap for me, having not played this in a long, long time. Watch theory session.
Welcome to the training camp, officer. In this session I will show you the essential actions of your Green Beret. This man is a real killing machine. Undisciplined, violent, a real torment for any superior, but also a nightmare for the enemy. The Green Beret can sometimes bury himself under the snow by clicking on the shovel. To dig him out, click on the right button of the mouse. But be careful about leaving tracks. The enemy can see them and follow his path. The knife is an effective and silent weapon, ideal for attacking from behind. To use the decoy, click on it to release it, and activate it by clicking on the remote control. The decoy will send out a noise that will attract the attention of the enemy. Don't forget to pick it up once it has been used. The Green Beret can also climb walls and rocky cliffs. When you place the pointer over something you can climb up, the cursor will change to an ice pick. Click and the Green Beret will climb there. He can also pick up and move dead bodies. He can also take barrels and move them, and even use them to hide corpses by placing them over the bodies. The barrels contain explosives. Properly placed, they can be used to blow up buildings, and even to eliminate enemy patrols. Okay, these are the main skills of the Green Beret. If you wish to practice them yourself, select the appropriate training mission. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to play the training mission, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's enough talking from that guy.
Welcome to the training camp, officer. Now we shall see if you know how to use your Green Beret. If you feel that you're not yet prepared, I suggest that you select the appropriate theory session.
Whoa.
Okay, the mission is simply to eliminate all
the edge of the map isn't quite working there. Don't know if you can see that.
And destroy the buildings using the explosive barrels. Then, head for the endpoint. Go ahead.
I think probably that's something to do with the fact that maybe we're in a bit of a resolution which the game wasn't originally intended to be played in, perhaps. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Green Beret. They've all got voices of their own as well. Okay, so I've got to remember, obviously, there are sort of...
Consider it done.
Yeah, there we go. That's how you
That's
sort of
easy.
get him up. C and S to
Just
sort of
leave it to me.
go between crouched and
Okay.
standing up.
That's
so,
easy.
like I say, hopefully the frame rate of the video, or the gameplay rather, won't be sort of too bad or anything. Just going to send him off over
Consider
there.
it done.
Otherwise that guy's going to fucking see you. Can I see where you're looking? Yes, I
Come
can.
on over. I'm coming.
Careful.
Coming. Just leave it to me.
Right, get the knife.
I'm coming.
Take this guy out.
That's
Got him.
easy.
We can move bodies with this guy, so
Okay.
going to get him
Come
like
on
this.
over. I'm coming.
You can't run with a body though, by the looks of it. So I think it's like double clicking. Obviously makes him
Just leave it to me.
actually run. So yes, I mean these are obviously the training missions, so they're going to be fairly simple and straightforward at the moment. Yeah, I mean it's interesting because when I did a bit of testing earlier of this game,
Coming.
you know, apart from a few just
Consider it done.
occasional gripes with the
Just
frame
leave
rate,
it to me.
sometimes being a bit on the slow side, generally things seemed okay.
Come on over.
Right.
Okay.
Now the beauty of Commandos 1
Come
is
on
that
over. Consider
running
it done.
doesn't actually produce noise.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure in Commandos 2 it did though, didn't
I'm
it?
coming.
If I remember
Coming.
correctly. Right, I should not be clicking
That's easy.
too much around. I don't know why I'm moving the body around. There's no other enemies out in this area.
Okay.
Right, you go over there then, Green Beret Man. Right, so it's these guys
Consider
we're
it
going to watch
done.
out for here. Okay. So obviously we just got to get to the flag, I'm guessing.
Coming.
Right, there we go, bud. Up the wall.
That's easy.
And down the other side.
Just leave it to me.
Right, let's go and get rid of this asshole.
Come on over.
Got him.
That's easy.
Move body. Alright, where are we moving
I'm
this
coming.
to? Actually,
Coming.
probably want it down here, don't we, behind the rocks. I mean, the thing is, you saw a lot of this area,
I'm
actually,
coming.
in the, whatchamacallit, the previous area, in fact. I don't know if you can actually die on the training missions, or
Consider it done.
if actually, you're okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just leave it to me.
Right, I should be careful, because this asshole's, they might not see the body. Might be okay. I was probably supposed to use the decoy, wasn't I, to lure this soldier who I just killed a moment ago over. Yeah, it looks like they can't see the body. I think we're good. We're golden.
Come on over.
Right,
That's
let's get over
easy.
here. Can we shoot that barrel just to take them out, or do I need to move it?
I'm coming.
Right, so it's G for the
Coming.
gun, G for the pistol even. Oh, could I get it?
Just leave it to me.
Shit, I missed my opportunity there, didn't
Come
I?
on over.
Unless I can just
Okay.
do this.
Come
Because they're
on
going to be
over.
facing that direction anyway, aren't they? Oof. This
Okay.
is risky.
I'm coming.
Over here,
Coming.
guys.
Consider it
Have
done.
that.
Okay.
Okay, they're not going to stop, which is...
Just
oh,
leave
wait,
it
wait.
to me.
Oh,
it done.
that didn't work. Shit,
That
yeah.
hurts.
I can't actually...
That's easy. Consider
Friggin-
it done.
Yeah, they weren't actually killing me. They weren't doing any damage to my... Well, they weren't doing any damage to me, basically. Right, so that didn't quite go as I'd hoped.
Coming.
In which case...
That's easy. Come on over.
Run over here, maybe? Get behind the
I'm
building?
coming. Coming.
And just pull it
I'm
over.
coming.
Like this. I'm sort of spam
Okay.
clicking, which is a bit annoying.
Leave
but...
it to me.
Right, I'm
That's
going to go...
easy.
Shit.
Oh, get
I'm
me
doing
out of
terrible
here.
at this. The hell's
Consider
wrong
it
with
done.
me? Oh, no.
Just leave it to me.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. If I can't
That
die,
hurts. That's
you fucking
easy.
just take that then. Okay, not exactly a clean trading mission, but there you go. See, I told you my skills would be amateurish. I'm not going to be amazing, okay? You think I came out came out my friggin' out of the baby ward, friggin'?
Come on over.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Let's end the trading mission. Have I successfully completed it? I feel like that was more of a task completed successfully kind of thing, to be honest. Any key to continue. Alright, so we've done him. Let's do the sniper next. Theory session.
I am going to show you the special capabilities of this man. He is a calm but lethal soldier. Look and learn. Afterwards, select the training mission to practice. Okay, your sniper, apart from the pistol, has a precision rifle with a telescopic sight. This powerful and silent weapon has just one problem. It has limited ammo. In the knapsack, you will see the number of bullets left. You will see that the sight turns red when the target is beyond the range of the rifle, either because of the distance or due to an obstacle. Wherever possible, I recommend that you avoid leaving bodies in very visible places. Otherwise, the alarm will be given very soon. Okay, that will be all. Select the training mission when you wish to practice.
So that was simple and straightforward enough. He's pretty self-explanatory, the old sniper.
Very well, now you must show me that you know how to use your sniper. If you need more information, select the appropriate theory session. I want you to eliminate all the enemies in this field.
Then get to the flag.
And then go towards the end point. Remember to be thrifty with the ammo.
Yeah, it's still doing the thing with the resolution being a bit weird. Helps if I just zoom in each time. Okay, right, so El Snipero. I can't remember what the hotkey was for the rifle, though. That's the only thing. What we need to do, really, is get... oh, God, where are you going?
Right.
I'm going to run off over here, I do think.
Okay.
Get down.
Yep.
There we go. Now we can sort of get our dude way off over here, because he probably has quite a distance on this thing, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, of course he does. Alright, we want to try and get this guy when he's behind the fence, basically. Let's see if I can do a bit better stealth-wise.
Yep.
Got him.
Yep.
Wer ist da? Well, that guy's coming. Hold on.
Yep.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yep.
The annoying thing is, he always stands up again. Oh, God. Shit. Who? Can I shoot you?
Yep.
Yes, I can. Right, just keep pressing C to get him actually down on the ground again. Okay, not the cleanest, but well, we've not been shot at just yet. Alright, bring the old sniper over here. Thing is, these characters in Commandos, they all have names. They're actually named characters, these ones. Alright, hold on. Oh, he's out of range. Never mind. He's in a bit of an awkward spot, that's right. Right, maybe we just put the cone of vision on him. So this guy... How far does this guy who's going up and down go? Does he eventually just turn around? Because I'm thinking if we can sort of shoot this motherfucker whose cone of vision we're seeing while he's behind this building, that might actually work. Can I get you? Yeah, this might work.
Yep.
Got him.
Yep.
That's how it's done. The voices. Right, so we just need to set this guy out, who's sort of patrolling around the building. It's funny how you can actually hide in these sort of building mock-ups, even though they're actually just flat. Alright, how are we going to do this? That is the question. You get over there.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to playing this game, I'm going to be honest with you. And the thing is, I'm going to be trying to block record a bit of it, because I'm thinking this can be our sort of winter seasonal replacement, now that Call of Duty Vanguard has finished. Thing is, I was thinking about doing just another World War II FPS, but I thought, nah, I've done so many of them. Let's do something different. Let's stick with World War II, but we'll have a little change, you know? There we go. All enemies dealt with. And now we've run out of sniper bullets, but that's fine. So yeah, I was thinking, let's do a different World War II game. And the thing is, people have asked me, would I ever consider doing the Commandos games? And the answer is hell yes, I would. Even though they're difficult. So I don't know, you know, how good I'm going to be at this game. And like I said earlier, I will be quite amateurish. There will be times probably where my gameplay makes you facepalm, just saying that, like we did in the Green Beret section. I mean, that was, you know, if I'm failing at that and that's a tutorial mission, then God knows what it's going to be like in the actual mission. Right, so that's the sniper. Who we got next? The diver, or the marine, as he's sometimes referred to.
Well, officer, welcome to the training camp. Now I will explain the actions that you can carry out with the marine. This man is an excellent navigator and diver. In all types of aquatic operations, he acts, well, just like a fish in water. Please watch carefully. The marine can use his knife to kill silently, and can also use his harpoon to kill at short range. When the marine enters shallow waters, the diving gear is activated. He can use it to move through the water without being detected, but be careful. If he has been seen while entering the water, then he will be visible to the enemy. To return to dry land, go back to shallow waters and click again on the diving gear. The marine can also use launches and other aquatic vehicles. He can take them, store them and carry them with him, and use them for transport. Ready? To practice what you have learned, select the training mission. Thank you.
Okay, there's a short one again. So, training mission for the diver/marine. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here you will have the opportunity to show what you have learned about the Marine. If you need more details, select the appropriate theory session.
Don't
I
need
want
it.
you to eliminate all the enemy soldiers. And go to the end point, okay? Go ahead.
The way you said that then, go ahead. Okay, let's zoom in first and foremost so we can actually see what we're doing. Right, so our first two enemies, one's just sort of standing there, the other one's patrolling back and forth. So, I don't think the Marine can move bodies though, that's the only thing. Maybe what we need to do is knife that guy and then just get up behind this guy and harpoon gun him? Possibly, yes. So, it's interesting because I think, you know, all of these Commandos characters are all quite interesting in their own ways. You know, they're all kind of unique and all that. They're all kind of fun to play as.
Coming right over, sir.
He's a bloody Aussie. Right, should we try the harpoon gun on that guy? Hold on, we have to get
Coming,
closer.
sir.
Oh shit, careful.
Right out, sir.
Got him.
Immediately, sir.
So could he pick up bodies, this one? No, he can't. I'm pretty sure in Commandos 2 they can all pick up bodies.
Understood, sir.
But in this one it is
Yes,
basically
sir.
just the Green Beret who does it.
Right out,
Let's
sir.
go for a swim. Where should we go next? You want to go over this side? There's like 3 enemies over here by the looks of it. Might as well take them out. Who do we want to take out first? Probably this guy, right? Who's going back and forth.
Coming right over, sir.
Okay, once again, double clicking while he's in the water makes him swim faster, in essence. Right. Just wait for that guy to turn around. Hope you guys are looking forward to some Commandos action.
Immediately, sir.
Actually, maybe we could harpoon this gun. Harpoon this gun.
Right out, sir.
Harpoon this guy, even, from there, because I don't think that guy will see, will he? I bet his cone of vision might actually be
Coming, sir.
a bit closer.
Coming right over, sir.
Right, let's go over here, maybe, instead, because that guy may well see that body, so let's... Oh, yeah, he saw the body.
Yes, sir.
Alright, wait for him to just go around there, that's it.
Understood, sir.
Now I'm going to come out here. Oh, knife, please.
Coming right over, sir.
Back into the water.
Right out, sir.
Oh.
Understood, sir.
Oh, that was close. He nearly saw me.
Sir.
Alright,
Coming, sir.
let's swim around, and then we'll deal with this final guy on this island. You see, I'm figuring it out. Now, I envisage that quite a few of these missions probably will need me to really concentrate in order to be able to do them. Because, like I say, I think some of these missions do get very challenging later on.
Yes,
So I'm
sir.
going to need to figure out the strats, ladies and gents. I need to work this out. Actually, I should reactivate his bloody cone of vision so I can actually see what he's actually looking at. Yeah, I was just trying to think, for example, with these different characters in this game, did I have any sort of standout favourites, any sort of particulars
Immediately, sir.
who
Coming, sir.
really sort of stood out to me more than others? And
Understood, sir.
honestly, I don't know, it's hard to pick.
Immediately, sir.
Because all the different commandos, you know, they all have unique abilities and gear, which kind of makes them all very
Coming
distinct.
right over, sir.
And they're all pretty good.
Right out, sir.
Right, back into the water. I know somebody... should I use the launch, actually? I could showcase that,
Coming,
but I think the
sir.
first mission actually requires us to use it anyway, so we may be okay.
Sir.
Because he obviously has that like rubber dinghy that you can use, this guy. Right, activate the cone of vision there. I know something it said in the game basics is that you can split the camera into multiple ones using F2 through F6, I think it was it said, or F7. We'll see. That might be certainly a mechanic that becomes more useful later on, I'm not entirely sure. Alright. Oh god, I'm moving the camera without meaning to. Right,
Immediately,
let's get out.
sir.
Get behind this asshole over here. If we can shoot him with the old harpoon gun.
Understood,
Oh,
sir.
get over here, please.
Right out, sir.
Crap, he keeps
Immediately,
moving.
sir.
Too far, and I can't
Right
select the
out,
thing
sir.
fast enough.
Understood,
There we go.
sir.
Right, is there one more enemy? There's a dude over there. 2 more enemies, but it looks like they're stationary.
Coming right over, sir.
Those voices. I think I'm going to be competing with those voices a lot, especially if I have to quickly select them and direct them on the fly. Yeah, so like I say, missions are going to get
Right
more and more
out, sir.
challenging,
Coming,
and
sir.
It's going to probably really put my skills to the
Understood,
test.
sir.
Just saying.
Immediately, sir.
But, yeah, I just have recollections of some of the later missions in this game being absolute nightmarish.
Coming right over.
Nightmarishly hard.
Sir.
We'll see if my memory serves me correctly, or if that's just
Understood,
childhood me,
sir.
just being shit at the game.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a bit better stealth, though. Didn't get seen. Technically, we did have an enemy who sighted a body, but that's okay, because our marine didn't actually get spotted. Alright, so that's the diver. Sapper. Okay, you can probably guess this guy's going to be the explosives expert. Let's watch the theory.
This man can handle all types of explosives. If you use him carefully, he can end up being more destructive than an air raid. The sapper carries with him a trap, a rather unsophisticated resource, but very effective. He only needs to leave it somewhere, and the enemy that steps on it will be eliminated. Do not forget to pick up the trap after each use. But his speciality is explosives. He can handle two types: timed explosives that explode soon after they are placed, and remote control explosives. To use an explosive of this type, leave it in the desired spot, move away, and act on the remote control. Finally, the sapper can throw hand grenades, a rather noisy choice of weapon, but absolutely necessary in many missions. Well, officer, select the sapper's training mission when you wish to put into practice what you have learned. Thank you for your attention.
Okie doke. Let's play the training mission then. In we go.
It seems you are an expert in the control of the sapper. Let's see if that is so. If you're not absolutely clear on this, it is best that you select the appropriate theory session. Okay, what I want you to do is kill all the enemies. Destroy all these vehicles and structures. And get to the end point.
Oh, is that
Ready?
a manned vehicle up there?
Go ahead.
Looks like a fucking Panzer II or something, that does. Is that manned? Oh, it is, yes. That's an enemy vehicle that is definitely on the move. Yeah, you noticed there was a training session for a soldier called the Driver, so we'll have vehicles in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's zoom in the camera somewhat so I can actually see what I'm doing.
I'll be right over.
What a posh
Okay,
guy.
sir.
I'll be right over. Oh,
Fine, sir.
no.
I'll be there in a moment. Ah, sir! I need help!
Welp. Stealth already failed, because I didn't bother to look. Now, that guy's going to freaking come for us now, so we're going to be in a bit of a
I'll
problem,
be
aren't we?
right over.
Maybe
I'll be
what
there
we
in a
just
moment.
do is...
Affirmative, sir.
Can we shoot that guy? Can we lure him over?
Understood, sir.
Get him like this.
I'm afraid that
Like
is
that.
not possible.
Right, he's going to
Negative, sir.
come round this way, so we'll get him as he comes on round. Hold on. Looks like nobody else heard, though.
Alarm!
Oh,
Alarm!
somebody did.
Right, sir.
Oh no, he didn't hear. He's just on a regular
Okay, sir.
patrol. Yeah, so it looks like the sound range on your default pistol is actually quite small. But, you know, don't get complacent there, ladies and gentlemen, because actually, from what I remember, there are plenty of missions where actually you really don't want to use any sort of guns in this. Because there are certain missions where I think you can set alarms off and it causes more enemies to appear, which is what you don't want. So yeah, we are going to be trying to stealth this game. I'm going to try and be actually tactical about it,
Fine,
you know.
sir.
Alright, Sapper,
I'll be there in a moment.
you come up here, old boy. I'm thinking if we can try and
Understood, sir.
maybe get this
Affirmative,
guy
sir.
in the trap so we can test that out. Can I zoom in further? I can. But obviously things are getting more and more pixelated there, so maybe don't do that too much. Yeah, I always remember this game for having a very interesting look, graphically speaking. It's very of its time. And, yeah, it's good to sometimes come back and play these kind of games, you know. In their old, you know, really old school graphics.
Fine, sir. I'll be right over.
Right, let me just
Fine, sir.
get behind this
I'll
guy.
be right over.
What
I'll
were
be
you
there
doing?
in a
That's not
moment.
what I wanted you to do.
Understood, sir.
I wanted you to put this
I'll be
down.
right
Oh, God.
over.
He's going to turn around and see
Fine,
me.
sir.
Because
Affirmative, sir.
Oh, God. I think he's placed the bloody trap slightly off the path there. I don't know if it's going to get him. It may not. But we'll see. No. Bollocks. It's like a pixel too far over. Dang it.
I'll be there in a moment.
Right, go and pick that damn thing up and
Okay, sir.
move the
I'll
flipping
be
thing
right
around.
over.
Put it
Affirmative,
down
sir.
again.
I'll be
There
there in
we
a moment.
go. That's
Fine,
better.
sir. Okay, sir.
Right, now he should surely walk into this. You know, I'm just trying to showcase all the different stuff that's in this game, in essence. So we've got some remote explosives already, but it looks like there's a paradrop with, there we go, that's the trap
I'll be there
showcased.
in a moment.
I should have checked really for other enemies,
Understood, sir.
shouldn't I?
Fine, sir. Okay, sir.
I don't have grenades yet, but I might get them from this drop down here,
I'll be right over.
in which case, that
Affirmative, sir.
might give us
Fine,
grenades.
sir.
Let's have a
I'll be
look.
right over.
Oh, give us grenades. Yeah. So is there no timed explosives in this training mission, or is it just the remote ones? Can I sort of identify what you are with the gear? Panzer II. That is indeed what it is. Yeah, you can control, obviously, vehicles in this game. You'll see that in due course. Right, what we need to do is deal with these assholes up here. That's why we have the grenades.
I'll be there in a moment.
So we can just bomb the entire patrol, right? Put
Understood,
that on
sir.
him.
I'll be right over.
And then
Fine,
we
sir.
need to be extremely careful.
Okay, sir.
We need to lie low here, I think, and get behind this building.
I'll be there in a moment.
I wonder if we could just chuck the grenade up and
I'll be
over this
right
structure.
over. I'll be there in a moment.
I'll be there in a moment. I'll be right over. Just hear that
Understood,
voice
sir.
constantly. What's the range? Oh, I could get them as they come back over this road, by the looks of it. Because I don't think structures in this block your grenade throws necessarily. All right, can I get them?
Affirmative, sir.
Boom.
Understood, sir.
That's how you do it with the old grenades, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Affirmative, sir.
get down there, sapper. So what we probably
Right.
want to do about this tank is possibly
Okay, sir.
put the remote charge where exactly,
there in a
that's the
moment.
question.
Affirmative, sir.
It goes down there. His cone of vision's a bit weird,
Fine,
isn't
sir.
it? That goes
I'll be
right
right over.
around.
Okay, sir.
It goes right down there. Oh god, how are we going to do this? He's a tricky one. Maybe we just have to friggin' go for
Understood,
it
sir.
here like this.
Fine, sir.
Get the
Okay, sir. I'll be
stuff
right
down
over.
here.
I'll be there
God,
in a
I don't know
moment.
if that's good enough.
Affirmative,
That's
sir.
probably nowhere
I'll be
near
right
close
over.
enough. But it looks like we've got more
Understood,
than
sir.
one of
Okay,
these
sir.
explosive charges, though.
Understood, sir.
God, can we get him from here?
Affirmative, sir.
Yes, we can. Okay, I guess the explosives have a very decent range on
Understood,
them.
sir.
I think that's all the enemies, isn't it? Or at least that's all our objectives.
Fine, sir.
Oh wait, no
I'll
it
be there
isn't.
in a moment.
Because I haven't fucking blown these motherfuckers
I'll
up,
be
have
right
I?
over.
Need to blow up the structures as well, don't
Affirmative,
I?
sir.
I forgot about that. Ooh, hang on.
I'll be there in a moment.
Do we definitely not have any more explosives anywhere? I mean,
Okay,
I got the vehicle. Is that not all I need?
Affirmative, sir.
Or maybe we can blow up buildings with grenades. Can you do that?
Okay, sir.
Does that work?
Understood, sir.
I need to get a bit closer.
Okay, sir. Affirmative, sir.
Yeah, that works.
Understood, sir.
There we go. Lovely. We did the objectives.
Fine, sir.
Right, come on, Sapper. Get your ass down here, boy. Okay, we're getting through them. Yeah, I think by the looks of it, this whole first level, episode even, is just going to be me sort of doing these training missions. And maybe I'll make it an extra long one. I'll do the first mission as well. Because I think the first mission's only a short one. Might as well. And these are only short training levels. Right, Sapper, done. Driver, here we go. This is where the vehicles come in.
In this theory session, you will learn the basic concepts of your driver. The military file on this man is rather sketchy, but with a weapon or a steering wheel in his hands, he is an expert. Now look and listen. In the training mission, you will be able to show what you have learned. Your driver can, like all your men, use a pistol. But he can also use more powerful weapons, such as the automatic rifle, or even machine guns. Your driver can also drive any land vehicle. He can also fire from armored vehicles. To do this, click on the target while keeping the control key pressed. Your driver carries with him a first aid kit. He can use it himself or with any of your men in case they are injured. If you wish to become more familiar with this valuable soldier, select the driver training mission.
So in essence, the driver kind of also doubles as a medic then in this game, which is interesting. It's funny that they didn't think to maybe have an actual character who was specifically a medic, but hey. Also, I think, once again, in Commandos 2, I think they changed it so that all soldiers could basically use medkits, but play training mission. Here we go.
Welcome to the training area, officer. I am told that you are adept at handling the driver. Now you can prove it to me. If you should need to go over the theory, select the theory session for the drive. Okay, the idea is to eliminate all the enemies. Take the vehicle and leave the vehicle at the endpoint. Move out.
Alright, move out, he says. Right, let's zoom in a bit so we can see. Get this motherfucker over here. Oh, we've only got a pistol, haven't we? Meaning we need to do this.
Consider
Right.
it done, boss.
Okay, go back down here, quickly.
I'll be right there.
Oh, I only
Ein Verletzter!
attracted that guy over? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Where are you going?
Finally,
Alarm!
some
Alarm!
action.
Where are you going? Pull him across here, then shoot him, I think.
No problem, man.
Got him. And no one else heard, by the looks of it. Looks like we could get an automatic weapon, though, from down there. Yeah, we definitely want to get our hands on that Panzer II up there and take that for a spin.
Sure thing.
Try it out. No, it looks like there's no other enemies who will see me if I go down here. I'm guessing the ammo crate down here basically contains the SMG that is showcased in that training video. Yeah, of course it did. What we want to do then is watch out for those guys, because there'll be a problem.
Okie dokie.
So how am I going to do
Consider it
this?
done, boss. No problem, man.
What's the best way of getting into that Panzer
Finally,
II without
some
being
action.
seen? That is the question. Do we just gun these guys down and then hope for the best?
Right away.
Maybe I position the
Sure thing.
guy around here,
No
like
problem,
so.
man.
Then use this to quickly take out those guys, then get into the fucking tank. And those guys are probably too far away to see anything, aren't they? Though they probably will hear it and come running if I'm not terribly careful. Alright. Will they hear it? That's the question. Okay.
Finally, some action. Consider
him.
it done,
Get in a
boss.
tank.
Finally,
Boom, we're in the
some
tank.
action.
That guy apparently did not hear. Okay, this is where it gets fun, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be right there.
We have ourselves a fucking tank,
Right away.
motherfuckers.
Okie
Gonna get
dokie.
machine gunned.
Ein Verletzter!
Alarm! Alarm!
You can't defeat me, I'm in a Panzer II.
Consider it done, boss.
Boom. And meanwhile, this guy over here is just completely
Right away.
oblivious. Ooh.
Okie dokie.
Okay, the one thing though I do
Sure
remember
thing.
about the vehicle controls in this game is that
I'll be right
they're
there.
alright, though they can be a tad awkward, so you have to be careful not to get
No
stuck on
problem,
stuff.
man.
Boom. Alright, that's all the
Okie dokie.
enemies pretty much dealt with. But like any controls, double clicking on the map while you're in a vehicle makes it go double
I'll
quick.
be right there.
Alright, here he comes. It's funny. I do just remember this game quite fondly, just for the way it looked.
Right away.
Like I say, very of its time. Boom. That's the driver. The basics. And finally, now we come to the spy. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, was the French spy long before TF2 ever existed. So, if anyone ever says, you know, TF2 popularised French spies, no. TF2 ain't got shit on this guy. Okay, watch theory.
You have arrived just in time to receive the theory session regarding your spy. This man is capable of pulling the wool over the eyes of the entire German High Command. The spy can kill silently by means of a lethal injection. If he finds a German uniform and nobody discovers him putting it on, he will be able to pretend to be an enemy officer. He can even get close to any enemy and then, using the badge icon, distract him. He will talk with an enemy soldier, distracting him for as long as necessary. You will see that the field of view of the enemy is focused in the direction of the spy. Be careful. If, while he is wearing a uniform, he is seen attacking an enemy or doing any suspicious activity, he will lose the protection of his disguise. That is all. Select the training mission to practice. Thank you.
So in essence, he's kind of like a distraction unit, and one who's good just for getting behind enemy lines and maybe sowing a bit of havoc and all that. Training mission. Here we go.
Okay, officer. Ready to practice using your spy? If not, select the appropriate theory session.
Oof.
Otherwise, go ahead. I want you to get a German uniform. Eliminate all enemy soldiers and go to the endpoint. Understood? Let's go.
Yeah, it's just strange. I don't know if those graphical glitches are kind of showing up on the screen at any point, but Yeah, it's always a bit of an awkward one. Okay, your cone of vision goes like that. Now this guy up here could be a bit of a problem, because obviously we need to kill this guy, but this guy up here is going to see it. So probably what we have to do is be a little careful, don't we? That's the thing. That is the thing indeed. There's quite a few of these assholes around. Now I think the syringe only has a limited number of uses, if I remember correctly, in this game.
I agree.
Okay.
Whatever you say, officer.
Unless we can hide in a building. So yeah, he's French, as you can hear from his voice there. Alright, well, it looks like basically this body's going to get seen. But we might be able to take out the enemy as he goes and charges towards the body. Yeah. He's going to see it. Are you going to move?
Alarm!
No, he's not. He's just going to shout and bring other enemies over to him. Okay, that is slightly different behaviour. That is. Not what I was expecting.
Ein Verletzter! Alarm! Alarm!
So these guys are just going to stand around shouting alarm, alarm, are they? Sounds like it, doesn't it? Well, maybe we can take out this this guy as he comes past. Just wondering, should we get him with a pistol or with a hypodermic?
I understand.
Halt!
Whatever you say, officer.
That didn't work. Right, gun out. Gun. Get him.
I see.
Not exactly the stealthiest approach, but here we go.
I understand.
Got him.
Fine.
Well, that's fine. Now we
I
can go and
agree.
get the uniform, because it's just the one dude left.
I
know it's two
understand.
dudes.
Whatever
Luckily,
you say, officer.
they are not facing me.
I agree.
There we go. We got the uniform and nobody
Fine.
saw me. Once again,
I
not the
agree.
best stealth, but didn't go badly. So this is how you use the distract.
Whatever you say, officer.
He says guten Tag.
I see.
Nice. Alright, we need to
Fine.
watch out for these guys though, otherwise they're gonna freaking
I
see shit.
understand.
Alright, get him first.
I see.
Well, looks like we can still
I
use the old
agree.
needle and all that.
Fine.
Gotcha.
I see.
That's all the enemies
Whatever
down.
you say,
And with that,
officer.
that's all the training missions, ladies and gentlemen. So you see, my skills are rusty, but there's a bit of residual knowledge and all that. Creeping back in. It's always interesting because, thing is, I guess, you know, every person who ever plays this game probably has sort of preferred characters that they probably use in each mission, but I'll be interested to see with some of these later missions in this game, is it the case that there are specific ways you're meant to beat them, or is it actually designed so there's multiple possible routes? Well, who knows. Right, single player, we're going to get ourselves straight into the action. I'm going to have to probably edit in some cutscenes and stuff here, like I said earlier, just because of the resolutions and all that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it.
It's June the 4th, 1940. The evacuation of Allied troops from Dunkirk has ended. Heavy human and material losses have been sustained. In that same day, British and French troops begin to demolish the port facilities in Narvik. This will be their last action before evacuating Norway and leaving it under German occupation. On June the 7th, the Norwegian king and his government go into exile in London. This will be the beginning of a dark period for the Scandinavian country. Allied troops will not set foot on Norway again for a very long time, with the exception of the Commandos. Due to its particular climate, long distances, difficult communications and isolated towns, Norway is an ideal testing field to put into practice the first incursion tactics of this newly founded unit. Norway, February 1941. Since the retreat from Narvik in June last year, Norway has remained under German occupation. The Luftwaffe has established important airfields at Trondheim, Herdla and Stavanger. These put the whole North Sea in range of the German bombers. The first mission of your unit will be to attack a poorly defended relay station at Sola as a part of an incursion near the Stavanger airfield. This will block radio communications for some hours, which will delay German reinforcements. Colonel Montague Smith will be briefing you from now on.
Welcome to Norway, officer. Let's get to the point. I want the relay station in this small island knocked down. The first problem is your 3 men have landed at different points. The Green Beret, the driver, and the Marine. First, establish a meeting point and make each man get there. At that point, the Marine will take them across to the island. Capture some kind of boat for that purpose. Once there, find a way to blow up the station. There are some fuel barrels that can be useful. The Green Beret can handle them. That's all. Ah, officer, I understand this will be your first mission in enemy territory. Please be careful. There is a real enemy out there. Thank you.
I fucking love the soundtrack sometimes though in this game, just the briefing tunes and all that. You heard that just then. Alright, so we're in. Now, I will apologise as well if during the briefings there you heard any sort of anomalies with the music. It's because the briefing screen, for example, which came up just before Colonel Montague Smith started talking, in every sort of mission of this game I remember, there are like weird pauses sometimes in the dialogue, and some of them like last for ages, which is something just to note. But I'm going to be doing a bit of jump cutting with those sequences, you know, just to make sure they...
Consider it done.
Just to make sure they sound alright, basically. So, yeah, if you hear what sound like weird glitches in the music, it's not the game, it's me, just doing the jump cutting and all that. So bear that in mind. Right, first mission. We're going to do this because, like I say, it's only a small map. There's not much to it. So I want to get rid of this asshole over here first. Take him out from behind with the Green Beret, and then we'll
That's easy.
get rid of him like that. Bring
Just
the
leave it to me.
Green Beret over there.
Yeah.
Now, I think
That's
what we want to
easy.
do is possibly, what do we want to do next? Do we want to use the driver to take out any of the guys over here? Do you want to zoom in a bit further? Yeah, let's zoom in a bit further. Like I say, I think so far it looks like the frame rate is stable enough.
Come on over.
I don't know. We'll see what it looks like on the footage at the end. And like I say, if at any point it sort of flickers about,
Consider it done.
then I do apologise for that. Like I say, the only real way I
I'm
know
coming.
of to deal with that
Just leave it to me.
is to use... Oh god, I actually
Coming.
climbed back up. I didn't mean to do that. Right.
That's easy.
Let's deal with his
I'm
body.
coming.
I've already called him a body
Just
before
leave
I've
it
even
to
killed
me.
him. Right. Bring him over here
Okay.
so they can't see.
Come on over.
Dump the
Consider
body.
it done.
There we go. Right.
Just leave it to me.
You go down and you
I'm coming.
back off up there. Now I'm kind of thinking, could I use...
Yeah.
Could I just get the driver into the truck and then just run these guys over? Do you think that's something I could do? If I just wait for them to sort of
Consider
position
it done.
themselves. Right, Green Beret is doing alright. He's sort of moved into the position where we need him. Or maybe we could just sort of shoot him. Shoot him with the SMG that the old driver's got. SMG that the driver has looks like a grease gun, an M3, which... Would that have been invented at this stage of the war? I'm not entirely certain.
I'll
That's the
be
thing.
right there.
Right, let's go over here.
Sure thing.
Can we do this?
Okie dokie.
Run him over.
Right away.
Oh, God, I ran one of them.
Sure thing.
Shit, stuck. Shit, no.
Right there. Right away.
Crap.
Okie dokie.
This is not... Oh.
Right away.
First failure. On the first mission of the game. Arguably the easiest mission of the game, and I still failed. Because I wanted to showboat, didn't I, ladies and gentlemen? I just did. Well, fuck it. We gotta play again. Alright, shall we try this again, ladies and gentlemen? And this time let's not suck at the fucking game, as I am wont to do. God, that's so embarrassing. I mean, I know I said I was gonna be rusty,
Consider
but
it done.
I didn't realise I'd be that fucking rusty. Good lord. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, much like, you remember that game I played called Grom Terror in Tibet? Which also
That's
had kind of a
easy.
top-down view, like this
Coming.
game does. Interesting thing is that... Whoa,
Just leave it to me. That's easy.
get down, Green Beret. Can they see me from that angle? I don't think they can, because they can't get to me, because there's a barricade in the way. Shoot. Well, let's...
Yeah.
Are they going to get stuck over there, do you reckon? If they get stuck over there, that'll be...
Hey! Ah,
What?
This is beginning
Oh,
to look
you're
bad.
kidding me.
Yeah.
No.
I'll be right there.
God dang it! How am I fucking failing so bad at this level? What is wrong with me? Good lord. Oh my god. If I can't even beat this, then what hope do I have of beating the later levels? Good god. What is wrong with me? That's 2 deaths on the easiest mission of the game. God, you must be facepalming so hard, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
It's like I get this guy fucking sorted out, and then I fuck up over this side. Alright.
That's easy.
So basically you can't be seen by the fucking patrol.
Just leave it to me.
Otherwise you're screwed,
Yeah,
right?
consider it done, boss.
Put the fucking driver down on the ground so that the enemy doesn't see him.
Coming.
Bring the old green beret up and over the wall.
That's easy.
Like so. Oh, get
Come
over
on
there.
over.
That's it.
Consider it done.
Right, you run over here
Just leave it to me.
and get down on the ground so you're ready and waiting to take this guy out over here. I think there is a trick, though, maybe you can do in this game whereby you maybe kill this guy here by the house, put the decoy down. Obviously the patrol then comes to investigate the body.
I'm coming.
Then you set the decoy off so it keeps them
That's easy.
in position over there.
Coming. Just leave it to me.
Go over here.
I'm coming. Okay.
You get over there. So
Come
you're
on
well out
over.
of the way.
Consider it done.
You go down.
Just leave it to me.
Gonna set that off.
Yeah.
Then we get the
I'll
old
be
driver
right there.
to come down like this. Because I seem to remember there being a thing in this game where obviously
Finally,
enemies
some
will
action.
shoot at vehicles if you're in them,
Alarm!
but they'll also shoot at vehicles even if your men have been in them but are no
Sure
longer in
thing.
them, which is really
Okie
weird.
dokie.
But maybe you could run them over this time.
Right away.
Fuck it. Boom, there we go.
Sure thing.
I got the fucking run over
No
kill.
problem, man.
Right, we can switch that fucking decoy off. Nope, switch it off, please.
Consider it done.
Right, you can
That's
stand up now.
easy.
Okay, so we've sorted out everybody over on this area, in essence.
Consider
right,
it
Can we
done.
get the decoy back? Oh, no,
I'm coming.
get rid of the body
That's
first.
easy.
Now get the decoy back.
Coming.
See,
Just
that's how
leave
I
it to
kind
me.
of wanted to do it, but I should have used the fucking Green Beret's decoy. God, this is so embarrassing, this is.
Yes, sir.
Right, now we need to use the Marines. So, how many soldiers are on here? There's 3 of them. There's a dude up here, dude up there patrolling, and dude just stationary by the boat, which we need to get our hands on. Right. And what we need to do then, wait for that guy to turn around,
Coming right over.
and then get up here.
Sir.
Okay,
Coming, sir. Yes.
getting behind here, because I
Sir.
don't think
Coming right over.
the guy will be able to see. Yeah, he
Sir.
won't. Okay, that's good. We can spear gun it. Oh, shit.
Right out, sir.
Got him. Oof, that got very risky. Now, I don't think that guy up there will see anything, will he? Okay. Wonder if actually we could go into the water, swim around, get that guy when his back's turned, and then go down, get the guy who's smoking by the boat, and then we'll pick up the boat, use the boat to grab our friends, and then go and do the objective.
Coming, sir.
Unless we just fucking blast this guy first.
Immediately,
And then
sir.
get up here quickly.
Coming right over.
Shit. Careful.
Sir.
Got him.
Understood, sir.
That's how you do it. You got to be quick. Yeah, like I was saying,
Yes.
Grom Terror in
sir.
Tibet is a series I did
Right
of
out,
a
sir.
2003
Immediately,
game,
sir.
and it had the same sort of top-down view, but it felt like sort of like budget Commandos. It was kind of going for that same gameplay style with, you know, moving your characters
Right out,
around.
sir.
But it often felt like, you know,
Coming right over.
certain characters
Sir. Yes.
maybe didn't
sir.
have sort of amazing abilities. They just sort of
Come
were
on
better with
over.
different weapons, things like that. But I always remember Grom Terror in Tibet, I don't think really had
That's
like the
easy.
same hotkey system as this kind of game does, which obviously is always a problem because in this kind of game, hotkeys are everything. Right, so this is where we need to get to. So what we probably want to do is, hang on, there's a dude over there. Is there a dude down here? No, this is like a clear area over here. But there is a machine gun nest, which is a bit of an issue, and a big sort of patrol of dudes with SMGs, so we've got to watch out for that. Right, which troops are we going to need for this? We're going to need the Green Beret, because obviously we need him to move barrels
Okay.
around. Are we going to need the driver for this? I'm not sure if we necessarily will
Yes,
do.
sir.
Okay,
Coming, sir.
let's go over here.
Sir.
That's the thing about this game. It's all about strategic thinking,
Coming, sir.
patience, just planning out. So this is going to be a more sedate playthrough. It's not going to be rip-roaring action all the time. It's just going to be me sort of keeping an eye on things, in
Consider
essence,
it done.
right?
Yes,
And
sir.
move the Marines sort of
Coming
back down
right
here
over.
to safety.
Sir. Coming over.
Now it's up to the Green Beret to do some damage, I do think.
Just leave it to me.
Okay. What's this guy looking at here? The old machine gunner. So I'm just
Okay.
wondering if we could
I'm coming.
kind of maybe put the decoy down, get these guys' attention, sneak up behind the machine
That's
gunner,
easy.
kill him off,
Coming.
and then
Okay. Coming. Coming
maybe sort of
over. Just leave it to
put
me.
that there. Oh, and then get the driver over. And hang on, we do need the driver over
I'm
here.
coming.
In that case,
Coming.
right? Hold on.
Yeah.
Get into the
I'll be
boat, driver.
right there.
Should have just ferried them all
Consider it
across
done,
at once,
boss.
shouldn't I?
Coming, sir.
You see, with all the different abilities of the troops, you know, there's probably
Yes,
different ways you could do
sir.
this level and all that. Right?
Yeah.
Get out the boat.
Right away.
We don't need you at the moment. Okay. Actually, we'll
No
sort of
problem, man.
get the old
Finally.
Dude.
Some action.
ready and waiting in the wings.
Consider it done.
Right, that pulls them over.
I'm coming.
So then we just need to get the Green Beret to knife the machine gunner. That guy up there is oblivious. He doesn't know what's
Okay.
going on. Okay. Sneak over. Take out the
Coming
machine
over.
gunner.
Okie dokie.
Get the driver over here as well.
I'm coming.
Right, you get back down there, Green Beret man.
Yeah. No
You need to
problem,
take over the machine
man.
gun.
Finally.
Now,
Some action.
What I'm going to do is quick save like that. Oh shit! Fuck! Okay, they turned around so quickly. Quick load, fortunately. As I just did that.
Consider it done, boss. Finally.
Got him.
Some action.
That's how you do it. Okay, it's risky
Consider it
because a
done,
slight
boss.
sort of delay
Right away.
in your ability to actually
Just leave it to me.
use the machine gun. It's not the quickest, but it did it.
Coming. Coming
That's the
over.
good news. Okay, so they clearly don't sort of
Consider it done.
focus on the decoy forever, which is something worth noting. Might as well take out this
Okay.
guy up here as well while we're at it.
Coming over.
I don't know if you get a bonus. Oh, God,
Okay.
there's a dude over there. I didn't
I'm
even realise.
coming.
Right, he's a bit of a problem.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
what we can do
Understood, sir.
is get the Marine out, bring him over
Right
here,
out, sir.
get him in the water.
Understood, sir.
I'm assuming there is a
right
bonus
over.
maybe for killing all enemies,
Sir.
but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if there's a bonus also in this game
Coming,
for
sir.
if you complete the missions in a certain time. I'm not entirely sure.
Coming right over.
Because I'm sure there's like a scoring system in this game whereby if you, well, you get sort of stars at the end,
Immediately,
you know?
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Get rid of this guy. Got him,
Understood,
right, he's
sir.
out.
Immediately, sir.
Okay, Green Beret time, you're going to go up
Coming.
and get this guy from behind over here, and then we're free to do as we please,
Okay.
basically.
That's
Got him,
easy.
alright. I got to remember to use the quick save and quick load way more often, that's the thing. Because if I don't, otherwise I'll be screwing myself over, basically.
Coming.
Now, I don't think there's an extraction point we need to get to in this level. I think
Coming
it is just
over.
blow this thing up, and then you're done.
Consider it
Boom.
done.
Put that there. Back up to a safe distance.
That's easy. Just leave it to me.
There you go. We're done. Oh, I think the ending screen, it's, yeah. That's clearly supposed to be in a much, much bigger resolution, but that's what I say, old game, certain things won't work properly. Okay, well thank you for joining me then, ladies and gentlemen. I've got that password there, so I can always obviously get to the next mission. NS2B7, I'll try and make a note of that. So this has been a nice big opening episode of Commandos Behind Enemy Lines with me, General Red Strategist. I failed so spectacularly, and we're not even on mission 2 yet. So I'm going to die a lot in this game. I'm going to fail a lot as well at this game. I mean, death and fail, that's pretty much the same thing in this, but you know what I mean? So, come and join me on this series, and try not to facepalm too hard. Let me know in the comments if you facepalmed in this episode so hard that your hand went right through your head and out the other side, because I'm sure more than a few of you, that probably happened. So, yeah, join me for that, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll get cracking on and all that. Goodbye. Oh, wait, no, I haven't even done my usual outro spiel, have I? Facebook links down below, along with the link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. If you enjoyed, a like is always appreciated and all that jazz. But other than that, I'm signing off now. Goodbye, all. So, yeah, I think all the reviews are going to be Japanese. There goes the bus. Right, now, I mean, initial impressions, it looks really good. Now, we can run, of course, we can. I was just testing to see if maybe we could go back the other way, but I guess not. Look at that. It's a traditional Japanese house. So you've got your robots with the eyes. Like that, I always do that. Alright, so 2 missing people. A woman and an old man. By the looks of it. Okay. Something weird's probably happening at Granny's house, just saying. There's little Japanese post boxes. Is there someone else? Oh. I was about to say, who's this? Freaking Japanese Elvis Presley.